right, welcome back everybody to the Chupacabra's lair. It's me, your pal Larry, the most delectable Chupacabra man. We're back for, surprisingly enough, the Destiny beta, which I played a couple years ago when I first really started getting heavy into the YouTubery. My, how things have changed. I actually have audio equipment now that doesn't suck. And we're back for Destiny 2, checking it out and talking about what it needs to do to repair all of those dreadful pitfalls for the average casual player that it had in the first game. Primarily the thing that miffed me the most was, I'll tell you a secret, Bungie. The story goes in the game. If I have to read it off of a phone, despite the fact that that made my Destiny with Lore series better than it would have been otherwise, you've kind of fucked it up from the get-go. So, we're gonna see how things have changed. It looks like it's improved pretty dramatically since I played before, so I'm hopeful. I'll just say I'm hopeful. So, I played a Titan before. Super boring, tanky, whatever. The Hunter class looks kinda interesting. It's like if you want to have a revolver and pretend you're a space cowboy, with a little bit of that weaponized autism that everyone's so fond of. And then, of course, there's the Warlock. That's a space Warlock. No, really, that's it. They're like magic and shit. And they have a cool new specialty ability, a cool new ultimate, where they have a giant flaming Excalibur. So, I guess you get to be King Arthur. So I'm gonna try out that, because that seems like a whole heck of a lot cooler. And then we're gonna see the new opening sequence, which is got new voice actors, which is gonna be great. It's got that guy from Firefly. He's the sassy hunter.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Cora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the skyline.
Looks like somebody needs to work on some of these facial animations. They're a little bit floaty.
Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Don't you normally have an early warning system for all your shit exploding? I feel like that should be the first thing you install. Damn it, no, it's the Cabal! Damn you, Cabal, and your inevitable but predictable betrayal. How could you, with your missiles and space lasers? Alright, so looks like the Cabal is invading. I already kind of picked that up from the E3 coverage. Now, the interesting thing about this that's a little bit different is that the Cabal brought with them a giant interstellar space butt plug. Yep, they're gonna give the old traveler a little fun in its goose hole. Gonna put it right up the bum and suck the juices out for ultimate power, I would presume. Oh, hey! As I was playing this, the color on the back of the PS4 controller was changing. That is not something I've seen a whole lot of. That's actually kind of neat. Is that because of the class that I picked? Changed back to blue from purple to pink for a while as stuff was happening.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Isn't it just annoying when you drive home after a long interstellar journey shooting Fallen and, The Hive, just to get home and see all this horse shit? Now I gotta go fight and save the universe, and I just wanted to put up my feet, get on my fuzzy slippers, and watch Game of Thrones. Speaking of Game of Thrones, didn't they ditch Peter Dinklage for this new guy? I gotta say, I like the new guy a lot better. Dinklage did not know how to voice act.
Everything's gone. The tower, the city.
You know, ghost in my head that brought me back to life and drives all my technology? You know where you could have dropped me off? Anywhere that wasn't on goddamn fire, to be completely honest. Like, no, we could have landed over there, in the trees, near the nice cool snow, but it's like, Larry, don't you want to land in the frickin' on-fire tower? Alright, fine. So yeah, the Cabal is here. Remember those guys? There's like some type of interstellar Roman Empire. And they are not friendly in the slightest. I can say that much. And you know, the other thing I recall about them is that they breathe a really thick substance. It's almost like oil.
Smash first, ask questions never.
Alright, where's the other weapon I like? Better Devils, that's the one. I remember that revolvers have a lot more kick, and these are my preference these days. So yeah, they have come here across the realms of space to try and get control of the Traveler's Light. Their general, if I recall correctly, took a really big risk in coming here. And he did it as a massive political ploy for power, probably to become the next emperor of the Cabal.
Hey, you two, give me a sec.
But hey, it's that guy from Firefly. He was my favorite.
In the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this.
He was actually here at Denver Comic-Con here in Colorado recently. Although I was there as press this time around, so I didn't actually get a chance to go say hi and take a picture, which is really too bad. Also, why is this guy not coming with me? Like, he should be blitzing it up there to start beating people upside the head. He has got a giant flaming sword just like me, which makes him cool as hell. Oh well, I guess maybe next time? So let's equip a different energy weapon, and then let's equip the old, whatchamacallit? The old grenade launcher for all that extra oomph and boom. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real juicy. Alright, so where do I go from here? Through the door! Of course. How nice that they still have the sometimes hard to see HUD point. I will say that things have definitely improved since I last played this game. It looks like they've got a wider variety of enemies as opposed to the same boring set that every single, like, faction/species seems to have. Which is to say, everybody's got some really lame, easy-to-kill foot soldiers, some infantry. Everybody's got, like, a really powerful knight, some piddly flying units, some, like, 1 or 2 tanks that move really slow and blow you up. And then there's some more utilitarian, kind of healery psychic units. Where now you got some kind of mobile shield guys, flamethrower dudes. It's much nicer. I gotta give Bungie credit. They eventually got there after 3 bazillion years. I'm honestly not sure why we even invested in these robots from IKEA. They don't hold up to any type of rapid fire from any spaceships or enemy combatants. And while the Cabal people are super duper meaty, because they're basically like Roman legionnaires, they're a little bit wussy. Ow, could you not, sir? Could you, ow? Alright. I guess I can't use the super-powered things to kill those. That's fine. What do I have for you? You know what? This thing probably works fine, even if the grenade launcher doesn't. Hey, butthole, where are you? Oh, there you are. You ass. Nope, not gonna work, Timmy. I'm too good for that. I'm spicy now. I'm real spicy. You're not even my real space dad. Where the hell did that thing come from? Did that just land through the roof? Space age holographic re-entry unit? Yeah, I got a jetpack too. I know that they're super cool, but you don't gotta show off to everybody. Dude, it's like the frickin' future. Everyone's got one of those. Also, I got a melee attack, so there's that. Could you go down, sir? There we go, that's better. I should probably try to do headshots, but I tend to find mobility works a lot better in these games than just about anything else. Excuse me, sir. It's rude when you have a guest invited over to be shooting at him, sir. Even though you do drink oil for air, doesn't mean you can't be courteous. Well, that thing looks badass. Finally, we get to see some enemy spacecraft. Although, honestly, really the coolest spacecraft that I've ever seen, or the coolest weaponry in this game, has always been the Vex. Like, the Vex are the closest thing to proper sci-fi that you'll probably get in this game, when everything else just looks like a slightly more sci-fi version of the same weapons that you can just get right now, today. Okay. These guys really like to get up close and personal, and that is not gonna work for you. Not at all. Especially when I can do that, Charlie. Yeah, not so hot now without all your skin, are you? Oh, this isn't a hard game. It never really was. There were a couple obnoxious missions that you could go on, but that was really about it. Like, these really annoying kind of shieldy dudes, yeah, they're scary, but they're not really that spooky. They're just obnoxious because they've got this AoE DPS gun. How do I activate my special? Is that even... No, it's not charged. My special is that flame sword. I have personally not checked it out, but it looks cool as hell. You guys brought a knife to a space laser fight, and it is not gonna work out for you. Alright, so what do I gotta go? Up here? Yeah, this looks good. So things are looking better, I gotta say, and things are looking better for more than one reason. We've also gone and gotten what looks to be a better, slightly improved game engine. It's definitely not a completely new one. This is essentially just Destiny 1.5 that's been slightly updated with better graphics and everything, which is nice because I was always really skeptical of this thing not being on PC originally and instead being on PS3 and Xbox 360, and they looked almost identical to PS4 and Xbox One. And I know that people really love it when games do that thing where they're... Oh, did I just fall down a hole? No, okay. Where every, like, no matter what platform it's on, it's always the same experience. But if I've paid for a better console, this whole thing... Actually, let's take a look at what's over here. I want to see this scene real quick. This actually looks really cool. I hope we actually get to visit the city, because we were through that whole other game and never once actually went and saw the slums that we protect. Also, did this motherfucker ever wake up in the end of Destiny 1? It's about time this sleepy butthole woke up. Somebody fire a nuke up this thing's butt so it finally does something useful. 'Cause it's been like 100 years or so and this thing is still doing nothing. Apparently it destroyed an entire planet to stop the Vex, so it's about time it did something useful. Because basically the human race is already on the ropes as it is. But yeah, it always bugged me that the PS3 and Xbox 360 looked about the same, when really they should have been a lesser experience and this should have looked really good. So now it looks a lot better, and it's also going to be on PS3. And I wonder how that's going to pan out for crossplay. Because usually in shooters on a PC, they usually perform a lot better.
What is that thing they're attaching to it?
So now we gotta go save the Titan dude. He's being currently assaulted. And we're playing with Bruh You're Awful, who he himself is probably going to get pooped on. When I was playing this game mode earlier, I can certainly say that the guy that I was playing with, who popped in earlier, got crapped on immediately. And it was actually pretty hilarious, I gotta say. So I'm gonna stay down here while he finishes up there. And then we'll join him momentarily for some action-packed excitement and flavor. You know, I kind of forgot how nice it was to have console aim assist and not put forth nearly so much effort in this super difficult game, in air quotes.
But we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
Let's get this out. You boys like explosions? Because I got boom. I got boom if you got a butthole ready to partake. Oh, no power amp? What kind of crappy gun do I have that only has like 5 rounds of ammo? That's stupid. That is just dumb on a bun. I always hated that. It's like, you have this really sweet gun, but you're not gonna use it. Everybody, calm down. I've got a laser sword. It's fine. It's not weird, I promise. Who is shooting me? Is it you guys? Get out of here. Okay, Larry needs to go back behind cover. This is the bad touch. Ooh, there's motes of light back here. Don't mind if I do. Was the healing zone always a thing for the Warlock? I feel like they added some actually somewhat interesting power-ups. Because before your big powerful ability, it was like a slam or a dome shield or whatever. This is a hell of a lot better. Okay, you're dead. Although I never liked the Hunter one. The Hunter one was like glow and stab things. Which was the dumbest thing in the universe. You have the power of a god creature, the Traveler, and you wouldn't use it to death ray them in the face? That just seems cheap and boring. Do I have any? Nope, my grenade is still on cooldown. That's kind of lame sauce. Lame sausage, no less. Oh, am I? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm out of ammo. Let's see, I got this weapon. I don't like this weapon all that much. These energy weapons always felt kind of cheap and poopy. Alright, well, I got this. Let's use that a little bit. Beautiful. Is there any ammo? That's some ammo. I need, like, main weapon ammo. Can I rob this guy? I really want to rob this guy. I'm allowed to loot things. I'm a warlock. It's not a racist thing. It's just I'm a warlock. It's what we do, kind of. Basically. So I guess basically when you drop in, drop out in this particular mission, all you drop in for is this defense mission. Kind of actually a little bit lame that the first event that you go through, like little mini event, is a defense mission. Because one of the major problems I had with Destiny 1 is everything eventually became a defense mission. Either circle around a massive enemy with shit tons of health and slowly blow it to hell, or defend yourself from waves of enemies and slowly blow them to hell. That shit was always super boring and super annoying. And basically really bad design. That's the best a whole AAA company can do. That doesn't say much. Now, from what I'm told, a little of that got fixed in later expansions to the game, but I didn't pay for those expansions. I paid for the game that I paid for, and the other one didn't come with it, and I was supremely disappointed. So take that however you will. It was not the fun on the bun that I was promised. Also, a lot of the events in Destiny you really missed out on unless you were spastically leveling up your character night and day and just barreling through the main story. Now, you could do a couple of the little bounty missions, like for that Queen's whatever bounty that you had, where the Space Goth Queen came and got all, I don't know, emo on you and wanted you to kill things for her pleasure. But other than that, there really wasn't a lot you could do unless you were max level, which I've always thought was oddly disappointing and kind of cheap for all the other people that bought the game. There's more people that bought this game than that small handful of the most hardcore people. And you really should be designing for the vast majority of the people playing your game. Now, there is an ethos to game design, which I have used in some of my... Oh, you're special. I'm gonna crap on you with a bomb. Uh-huh. Yep. I know, you spicy, it's cool. It's cool, bro. I don't even care. You're an honor guard and you're dead. Dead as shit.
Someone told me you need a ride.
Yes, please. Let's go blow up a ship, please. Let's do it. Yeah, there's a mantra in game design that says you should design for the most hardcore and the least hardcore, and everyone in between will kind of fall into place. But I don't always find that's true, because a lot of groups focus on the wrong demographic and end up alienating a large chunk of their core audience. It looks like they've been fighting to kind of fix that. But initially, boy, was there nothing to do. There was a lot of really small maps that were wrapping around. So there was zero exploration to be had. Or at least not interesting exploration. So I hope they fix a lot of that with this game and offer you bigger, badder, and more entertaining maps. And we'll probably see at least one new map besides what we saw here at E3. Because we already saw a lot of this gameplay at E3 with the crazy spaceship shield that looks like some low poly wallpaper you downloaded for your Android phone. But yeah, I've done some of that like the maximum demographic and the minimum demographic kind of design ethos for web apps and application design, so I understand it, but it's not always the right way to go. It's one of those things.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Can I just kick a wrench into this thing? Yeah, I could just shoot this repulsion field to just start killing Cabal as it comes out of here. I think that would work. Don't you guys? Okay. Oh, hey, friend. What are you doing? You think you're gonna take a sword to a death ray fight? Because it's basically what my weapons are, just death rays. All the time, all day, every day.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look.
Wait, hologram? This thing? This kind of looks neat. So what's this telling us? This is a layout of this ship and the support ships and the drop pods.
Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Alright, go to the bottom of the ship, blow up a shield generator, blow the ship to hell. Duly noted. I can certainly manage that much. Hey guys, are you having a lovely afternoon? Because I know I am. You guys like fire? I like fire. Fire's great. Love it. It seems weird that the guy that has a flamethrower on his back wouldn't have a fire retardant shield, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm certainly not the guy that designed any of this shit, so it's hard to say. Oh, you're fancy. You fancy as fuck. It's time for Shield Man. Okay, this special is actually a lot less cool than I thought it would be. Just put it that way. What is this? Oh, this is like where you walk when you want to maintain the guns. Alright, so this is like their primary gunship, their battleship. Noted. I'm probably gonna have to fight the boss at the top of this thing, though. And I am not entirely certain that I am prepared for that. We will find out. What other guns do we have, actually? Hold on. I have... I'm gonna keep that. That seems fine. Let's try out this gun, and all the other gear is just stock. It's what everybody gets for the beta. Eventually, we'll be able to import old characters if you had one, and start them fresh. Oh, these little psyker dudes. I hated these guys. They got, like, psychic, obnoxious abilities that I do not like. Okay, you're down, and you're down. Ow. Hey, fire hot, dude. Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, I'm gonna put down a heal zone. Would you die, sir? There we go. That's exactly what I needed. Now let's get up to a high vantage point. That seems like it might benefit me more. If I sneak... Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, those are bullets and missiles and stuff. Man, they did a lot better design with some of this. A lot of this is looking a lot more sci-fi. The environments are looking not just like some old janked up human technology. Looks like some actual effort was put into these as opposed to everything but the Vex areas before. You're dead. You're gonna explode. Everybody's happy. So the other thing that I'll be curious to see... Oh, you're a boss or something. Yep, that's exactly what you are. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just hide here. Oh, shit. Maybe I won't just hide here. This dude's hella thirsty for my flesh. Where did you go? No, really, where did you go? Sir? Sir? Hello? So the other thing I'll be interested in seeing is whether or not they actually put some story into the game and not in the Grimory app that came along with the game. And we already know what happened with the story of the game, why it ended up being so bland and meh. And that was quite simple. It was... They hired some writers, you know, the people actually paid to put pen to paper, and they made a very lovely storyline that was not used basically at all. Then the executives decided that they're going to put together a very bland and generic story instead, and that's what they ended up using. So the actual cool story was going to be that the Traveler was actually evil, and that's what you're fighting against. They ended up not going with that for various reasons that I'm not certain of. They just thought it was dumb, and there was nothing wrong with a good twist. Your audience is not quite as dumb as I think they think it is. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm dead. I'm not feeling some of these powers. I remember at least the grenade for the Titan felt a lot better. But yeah, so all the story got generic'd out, and they kind of rushed it instead of using the one that they'd spent a lot of time on. And then they stuffed it all inside, all of the lore and everything, inside of an app instead of putting it where it belonged. Nope, you ain't gonna get me, sir. I'm smarter than that this time, and slightly lazier. Nope, I know how to hide directly around a corner. Suck it, sir. My god, this is the exact problem I was talking about earlier, which is everything is just a giant sack of health. There's no real tact to this. It's just shit on it until it stops being a thing. Whatever. I got my abilities back, so I'll just use those on him. So yeah, if you put your story in an app instead of putting it in your game, that's already a pretty big indicator that you don't really know what you're doing for stories. Then again, this is basically just a Halo clone, so what am I saying? I'm talking like revolutionary things are attempting to be happening here. Alright, you're finally fucking dead. Now all your friends are gonna be dead too. Make sure I've got all the ammo. Come on, pop out for me, Timmy. Don't worry, I don't bite. I shoot. This is a different thing. Okay, got my supercharge back. Running kind of lowish on ammo. Not loving that. Did that incinerator kill both of those snipers? I think him exploding did just that. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Now that is a key detail that I think not enough games do, where the enemies should be able to hurt one another if they don't behave correctly, which incentivizes actually designing a really nice AI, instead of what companies usually do, which is just, do they see you? Everything swarm him now. That's about all they usually do. Now, did anybody drop me ammo? I would really appreciate some ammo. There's some ammo over there. No, god damn it.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
Should it? Should it, sir? Well, hold on. I'm resurrecting at the top here. Oh wait, that was a good way. Oh, just kill yourself and you get more ammo. Noted. We used to do that a fair bit. Oh, god damn it. I wanted the ammo on the other side. That's another thing that's kind of obnoxious, is falling into like a slight bit of mist. I could survive that big a fall. Certainly into whatever that shit is. Like, that's just a cable down there. Just let me get back up, you dinks. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Yeah, it would have been a lot cooler if they had actually allowed us to fight the Traveler, and that it was actually Traveler and the Darkness pilfering from humanity because we had better technology than everybody else. But they went the generic route, so what's gonna happen? Gotta fight the Darkness, which is gone now, since they didn't actually have a defined definition of what that was supposed to be ever. It's just like, if you go ahead and kill God Satan and save, or Space Satan and save Space Jesus, everything will be kosher and great. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I ain't gonna fall for that shit again.
All right, destroy the turbines. The shield should fizzle.
Okay. Do I shoot the side things or just the main thing? Which one of these things do I shoot? Okay, the bottom thing. Shoot the bottom thing. That would have been good to know, because everything here is literally spinning like it's a turbine. You know what, do I have any heavy ammo yet? Let me get out the big guns, please. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Now I gotta destroy the other ones, apparently. Do I have to outrun everything? Is that what you're telling? Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna shoot it. Fuck it. Is that doing damage? Where do I need? Do I physically need to go somewhere? I'm gonna guess yes. Nope, that was not the right choice. So I guess I wait and run. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Larry wants to live, goddammit. Alright. So this is actually requiring me to do something that's marginally interesting. Before it was like, go here, get Peter Dinklage to do a thing. Now that Peter Dinklage has done the thing, run like hell before everything explodes. Now we walk and we shoot something. And then we run.
Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala?
Is Ladyface dead? I think the lady is dead. That's not good. She's sort of important because she drives the ship.
Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda! Anyone?
Is this where we fight General Grievous? I think this is what happens here.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Uh-oh, they activated the butt plug. Oh, shit. Even we're affected.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death.
You know, this was something my father always used to do. Is like, oh, you don't know real discipline. Like, really? I work 24/7, dude. And in this case, this is a guardian. He's mastered the power of God light. That's about as disciplined as it gets, to be honest. Except for the guy from Firefly. He's the least disciplined of this entire crew.
And your light is mine.
Well, Gaul, I'm gonna stick it in your face and pull the trigger. I'm gonna put your head on my wall, probably with your alien wiener in your mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. Please tell me that was not the whole of the beta, though. That would be lame. Because I will mention, the beta's download, the total download, is only like 300 megabytes. That's like nothing for a AAA title, especially one that looks this good. Oh, we have... That ship actually looks cooler. It's better than that boring thing we had before. So where can we go? We can go to the Inverted Spire. That's a strike. We can go to the Crucible. Alright. So, I guess, let's go to the strike, Arcadian Valley. The Cabal awoke something deep beneath the surface of Nessus. Follow them below to put an end to their plans. What the hell is Nessus? I don't really want to play with other people, Destiny, because no one's online. Alright, well I think that's where we're going to leave off for this particular episode, everybody. I'm your host, Larry, the most delectable Chupacabra man. And yeah, this is Destiny 2. It's looking better. It's looking like they have properly filled a lot of the plot holes and lack of story, lack of enemy variety, lack of stuff to do, lack of cool weapons, lack of cool abilities, lack of gear. Looks like they fixed most of that stuff from the first game, which was the issue that a lot of the more casual players had in the first place. Now, I will give credit where credit is due. Destiny has always had some very good gunplay mechanics. Bungie knows how to make Halo games, so it's kind of to be expected, but I will give them credit where credit is due. It's also nice that we're finally breaking away from the old console generation so we can finally utilize the better specs of the newer consoles instead of wallowing in the cruddy hardware of the last generation. And also we'll see this on the PC. So I'm going to continue playing this throughout the beta as much as there is to actually play. Until next time, I've been your host, Larry, the most delectable Chupacabra man. Have a good one, everybody, and toodaloo, fruitaloos.